Howdy, welcome to Ed Reviews Anything, almost. So today's going to be a little different. I'm actually going to be taking a look at the generative fill in Photoshop. Now, on my Christmas card here, I actually used ChatGPT to generate the initial image, and I've worked in it a little bit. It had a yellow tie on Sebastian here to start with, and Coco didn't have her little hat on. So I fixed that, and other than that, that's all I really changed. And then I just brought it into Photoshop to add the text bubbles here because I figured I could do a better job doing that manually instead of trying to have chat do it for me. Just as I exported it, I happened to notice a little thing right here. Right here in the background, I noticed an electric table lamp, even though this is supposed to be set in late 17th century London, or supposed to be. I don't know how good ChatGPT did on the time frame, but basically I told it to generate me as Scrooge, and I had the dogs in there to counterbalance the Scrooge character. But in any case, we can't hardly have an electric table lamp in late 17th century London. So what I'm going to do here is select the entire image. We're going to go down here to Generative Fill, and let's see. Okay, we're already on Gemini 3 for our engine here. So what we'll just say is change the electric. So we'll change the electric candle to or the electric lamp to a candle in a brass stand. Let's see what it does for us. Well, that wasn't exactly what we wanted now, was it? Let us, we'll just delete that. So anyway, let's try that again. So we'll select all and generative fill. Change the electric table lamp in the interior of the room to a candle on a brass stand, also in the same location in the interior of the room. So let's see how that comes out. Well, it ain't doing too good right now, so let's just Command Z to go back one step. We'll try the same thing, but instead of Nano or Banana, let's use Flux and see what it does. No, still not getting it in the interior of the room. So let's do another Command Z. And let's try, instead of change, let's try replace. See what that does. Try it again. Select. Generate. So that should have it. No, it ain't figuring it out. It just ain't getting it. So let's do that. Let's do a little something different. Instead of, just go to the marquee tool. Instead of selecting the whole image, let's try this. We'll just try something a little more simple. Okay, that's a little better. Let's delete this again. Try it one more time. And we'll select it again. And do another generate. And we'll make it a small candle. Yeah, that looks a little better, I think. So that's what we're going to go with. So I'm going to go ahead and merge, and we'll save that out. And that is now my Christmas card for this year. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I like to fiddle around, and not exactly a product review this time, but a review of Photoshop and the generative fill. So it does a great job, but it takes a little learning curve, and I'm not the greatest expert in the world on Photoshop, so I'm sure there's folks out there that do it a whole lot easier and better, but that works for me. So thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed it. So like and subscribe if you did, and I don't know, like and subscribe even if you didn't.